Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 3 weeks tease some major curveballs. From September 1 to 19, fans can expect Katie Logan, Heather Tom, to get roped into the Logan-Forrester feud. Meanwhile, there will be 2 special guests, so let's get started. Let's start off with the week. Of September 1st, we'll show Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, sneaking out to get a pregnancy test. When the young woman returns, she will administer the test. Is the killer really pregnant with Will Spencer's Crew Morrow baby? How will that end up affecting Will's romance with Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace? While their first time happened, without any issues, Will is having flashbacks of the mystery girl. So, expect Electra to begin getting suspicious that Will is hiding something. Over with Thomas, he comes back for Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Taylor Hayes' Rebecca Budig wedding. While in town, Thomas will also issue a fierce warning to Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Katie will get thrown into the middle of the feud as she's standing there during Thomas's confrontation with Brooke. There is also Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, who is in a race to marry Hope Logan, Annika Noel, before her feelings for Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, resurface. The COO wants to elope next, but Hope might not be willing to run away to get married. During the week of September 8th, fans could see Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace, continue trying to reunite her parents. Liam could make some bold moves that make Hope question her decision to marry Carter. Besides Thomas returning, we will also see Rana, Anne Makovech, who needs the perfect gown from Forrester Creations. It seems that Brooke and Katie will handle Rana, so the blonde could vent about her love life. Maybe Rana will have some advice for Brooke. During the week of September 15th, fans can also expect Ridge to get tempted by Brooke. Although he has no intention of leaving Taylor, he won't be able to stay away from Brooke either. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, could finally realize that there is no saving Luna. The girl is far too gone for that. So, now, how does Lee fix her mistake before Luna ruins more lives? I was hoping for Lee and Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, to bond as friends. However, Sheila is also keeping secrets from Lee soap operas thrive on secrets, sudden reappearances, and the delicate balance between desire and danger. Over the next 3 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan finds herself in the very eye of the storm, a storm that forces her to confront old loyalties, expose forbidden truths, and face down 2 shocking returns from the past that could upend the balance at Forrester Creations, Spencer Publications, and even her private world. With the narrative pacing at a fever pitch, the show will explore the fallout from Katie being caught in an unexpected and compromising situation, while 2 special guests, both familiar faces, sweep back into Los Angeles, demanding answers, stirring trouble, and opening old wounds. Let's dive into the 3-week breakdown of what's ahead. The week begins with Katie in a precarious position. For months, she's been navigating a fragile peace with Bill Spencer, quietly enjoying her closeness to Carter Walton, and carefully avoiding the dangerous allure of being pulled back into Bill's gravitational orbit. But her balancing act collapses when she's caught, literally and figuratively, in a way she never anticipated. Katie pays an unexpected late-night visit to Spencer Publications. She's there not for Bill, but for business, working on a confidential charity initiative Carter has entrusted her with. What Katie doesn't realize is that Bill has been watching her closely, suspicious of her divided loyalties. He confronts her in his office, leading to a heated, vulnerable exchange in which long-buried feelings resurface. The real shock comes when Wyatt walks in at the wrong moment. He sees Katie in Bill's arms, misinterpreting the situation completely. His reaction sets off a chain of whispers through the Spencer family, with Liam soon hearing of his father's possible reunion with Katie. Carter, of course, becomes the last to know, and when he does, the sting of betrayal cuts deep. Meanwhile, Brooke senses that her sister is playing with fire. She warns Katie that Bill doesn't change, that his possessive love is both intoxicating and toxic. Brooke reminds her that Carter deserves her full devotion, not half of her heart. Katie's defensiveness only fuels Brooke's suspicion. Perhaps Katie is indeed being pulled back toward her ex. In the Forrester mansion, Donna faces her own conflict as Eric's health continues to improve. Ridge and RJ are ecstatic, but Donna confides in Katie that she fears Eric is pushing himself too quickly back into work, risking a relapse. Katie urges her sister to be strong, but she also knows that keeping Donna's secret is just another burden on her shoulders. By the end of week 1, Katie's secret meeting with Bill spirals beyond her control, with Carter quietly realizing that his trust in Katie may have been misplaced. The caught moment becomes the first crack in a foundation that threatens to collapse. The second week explodes with the arrival of the first special guest, Taylor Hayes. After months abroad doing humanitarian work, Taylor returns to Los Angeles, in dramatic fashion, walking in on a tense confrontation between Steffi and Finn. Taylor has heard whispers that Steffi's marriage is strained, largely because of Finn's inability to fully cut ties with Sheila Carter. She swoops in, mother bear instincts blazing, determined to set her daughter's world back in order. Taylor immediately confronts Finn about his judgment. She challenges him. If you can't sever Sheila completely, do you truly deserve Steffi? Her words cut Finn deeply, leaving him questioning his worth as both a husband and father. But Taylor's presence doesn't just affect Steffi. She and Brooke find themselves circling each other once again. Although they vowed to bury the hatchet months ago, the old rivalry flickers when Brooke subtly hints that Taylor may be using Steffi's crisis as an excuse to linger near Ridge. Taylor, of course, denies it, but the undertone of suspicion lingers, in every scene. Katie, still reeling from her own scandal, unexpectedly confides in Taylor during a private moment at Forrester Creations. Taylor, surprisingly, becomes the voice of reason. She warns Katie that suppressing her feelings will only make the fallout worse. If Katie truly loves Carter, she must close the door on Bill, once and for all. But if not, she needs to stop stringing Carter along. Taylor's advice is blunt, cutting, and uncomfortably accurate. By the end of week 2, Taylor's reappearance has shaken up several storylines. Steffi's marriage crisis intensifies, Brooke grows increasingly jealous, and Katie realizes that her caught moment may force her to choose her path sooner than she ever expected. If Taylor's return shakes the canvas, the arrival of the second special guest absolutely detonates it. Yes, Thorne Forrester, Ingo Rademacher, or Windsor Harmon, depending on casting, makes his way back to Los Angeles. His timing couldn't be worse, or better, depending on your view of drama. Thorne has been living quietly in Paris, but word of Eric's health scare, Katie's romantic troubles, and family tensions finally pulls him home. Longtime fans will remember that Thorne and Katie once shared a passionate but short-lived relationship. His return instantly unsettles Katie, who is already torn between Bill and Carter. When Thorne lays eyes on her again, it's clear old feelings are far from dead. He offers her what neither Bill nor Carter has, a history rooted in respect, not conquest. Katie is shaken. Is she about to find herself in a three-way triangle instead of just a two-man dilemma? Thorne's return doesn't just affect Katie. Ridge is wary of his brother's sudden involvement in the company and the family. Brooke, meanwhile, finds herself caught in the middle, flashing back to her own complicated romantic history with Thorne. The air practically crackles with unresolved tension. As Katie grows increasingly flustered, Carter finally snaps. He delivers an ultimatum. Choose me fully, or lose me forever. The moment is raw, painful, and decisive. Carter refuses to be second best to anyone, not Bill, not Thorne, not even Katie's divided heart. At the same time, Bill Spencer decides to take action. He's been patient long enough, and seeing Thorne back in Katie's orbit ignites his competitive streak. Bill goes for a grand, romantic gesture, one that stuns Katie and leaves her breathless. But is it enough to override the stability she craves with Carter, or the wistful pull she feels toward Thorne? The most touching storyline comes when Thorne reunites with his father. Eric's emotions overwhelm him as he sees his son again, and for a brief moment, all the rivalries, corporate wars, and love triangles fade. This family reconnection grounds the drama, reminding viewers why the bold and the beautiful thrives. At its heart, it's about family bonds tested by passion, loyalty, and legacy. As the 3 weeks conclude, Katie is left standing at a crossroads unlike any she has ever faced. On one side is Carter, the man who offers her steadiness, admiration, and partnership. On another is Bill, the dangerous magnetism she can't fully shake. And now, re-entering the picture, is Thorne, representing a past that still has unfinished chapters. Caught in the center of 3 powerful men, Katie's choices will reverberate across Forrester Creations, Spencer Publications, and even the Logan household. With Taylor back to stir rivalries and Thorne's return destabilizing everything, Katie's personal drama could be the linchpin that determines the direction of The Bold and the Beautiful as it barrels toward its fall sweeps. These next 3 weeks promise high-stakes storytelling, weaving together romance, betrayal, and shocking returns. Katie's caught moment sets the stage. Taylor's homecoming reignites old rivalries, and Thorne's reappearance reshapes the romantic landscape in ways no one expects. In classic Bold and the Beautiful fashion, the question lingers: when? Katie finally makes her choice. Will it be the safe one, the passionate one, or the one that blows up every relationship in her life? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.